Hey guys, so welcome to topic number 28. And the topic is, well, the question is, can I marry my cousin? So I just want to start by saying that I saw a YouTube video, and it was about um, a nice looking guy and a nice looking woman, but they were cousins. And they talked about as a child, when they were children, how they loved each other, but the love that they had for each other was a spiritual type of love, and how they were connected beyond. It was like a whole another world. They were talking about what their love was. And as they became an adult, as they became adults, they started to not care what people think about them wanting to be together. And I read underneath that video all these nasty comments about that's disgusting, and all that kind of stuff, which I was expecting those kind of comments. Dot dot dot. I'll explain that in another video. But to tell you the truth, people want to know, is it okay for me to marry my family member? In this world, no. Because number one, when you look at the natural condition, when you come into the world, when your soul comes into the world or comes into the body, your the natural state of when it comes to like friends and family, the natural state, people are considered your family. That's how it should be. Um, so hopefully people understand that. Hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. When you come into the world, when you come into the body, you're greeted by your doctor or whoever and somebody of your family. That natural state, like if you have, like in the world, you have natural things that are natural. You have family, that's just your natural family. Excuse me, your natural family member. They're your family member just naturally. And you have friends that are just natural, other people family. Hope you understand that. That's the way it's supposed to be in this world. And another reason is because if you marry your family member, a lot of what's the word? I would just say difficulties can occur. Um, you can have a baby that's deformed. Not that people who don't marry the family members can't have deformed babies, but it's more risky to have deformed babies. Um, I would have to do more research in the physical area, but looking at it from a spiritual point of, and with looking at it from a spiritual mind, it's not right to date your family members. However, in the spirit world, there's an understanding, and I'm gonna jump to God for a second. God, even though people don't know this, is that God can be anything to you. God could be your family member, he could be your cousin, he could be your lover, your sex partner, he could be a unicorn, whatever it is. All God wants is a relationship. And that relationship should be personal. God desires a personal relationship with just you and whatever you want God to be to you. So that relationship has nothing to do with nobody else in the world, nobody else in the spirit world. That's just between you and your God or whatever. Okay, and back to the understanding what I was talking about. In the spirit world, there's an understanding. And when the person when nobody truly dies, but when you cross over to the spirit world, and say for instance, these two couple, the one I'm talking about on what I talked about earlier on YouTube, if one of them were to die, let's say the male died, um, he went to the spirit world, and then she ended up dying because of whatever natural cause, whatever, however she died, and then she crossed over. So now they meet up in the spirit world, and we're like, okay, so now they can choose to either still remain lovers, or they can make an agreement between each other and be like, I just want to be family and that's it, or I just want to stay lovers. So in the spirit world, you can do that kind of stuff because in the spirit world you don't have a physical body. You're not going to have deformities and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to worry about all that stuff. In the spirit world, you can do these kind of things like what these two people are doing. Physically, you can't do that in this world, in the physical realm. Excuse me, it's just too many difficulties, especially with people, because people are not going to understand that. People are not going to understand, and it's true. Are not going to understand Why in the world would a family member want to date a family member? They just are not going to understand that. And I can't really talk about that because that's a different topic, and I'll say that for another video. So I'm going to tell you, yes, you can marry. I mean, yes, you can marry your cousin, but not in this world. I mean, you could still do that in this world if you want to. If it's legal, whatever, you can do that. But I'm telling you right now, if you do that in this world, you just gotta look over your shoulder, because there's so many people that there's so many different. Everybody is unique. So you got some people that are truly crazy, and you just gotta watch out. This kind of situation with him or her, they marrying each other because they cousins. People not gonna understand what they're looking at. They don't know. They don't know what's going on. So you got that, and then they got their religion, and people. It's just a whole bunch of stuff gonna come just from them people marrying each other and their cousins. So I just wanted to talk about that. And yes, again, you can marry your cousin, or however you want to look at it, be in love with your cousin in the spirit world. Okay? Not in this world, okay? Alright. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and do what you do.